My name is Torii Bicondova. I'm 19. I'm a broadcasting electronic media major, and I have two minors, film and media studies and music, and I'm from Ardmore, Oklahoma. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed, sleeping in my bed. My dad was always a really huge fan of OU, and I had some friends who went here, so that was good that I knew a couple people who were already coming. But really, it was just when I toured, it kind of felt right for me to be here, and especially when I toured Gaylord, that was it for me. That was, I knew I wanted to be here. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. It was nerve-wracking because you got to do tons of things that just make you uncomfortable, like meeting new people and talking to people, which I'm a super introvert, so that's difficult for me. But it was also really lonely. I wasn't alone because there was always people around me, but I just didn't know a lot of people. But I knew I was supposed to be here. It just was, it was a change, so I just had to get used to it. I took guitar lessons when I was 12 because I'd always wanted to take guitar lessons. So my mom had me take lessons when I was 12, and I got my own guitar when I was 13. But my guitar teacher, Jeff Hobbs, he was amazing, and he just really encouraged my development as far as learning how to play the guitar, but also just being creative and writing songs. So my first song I wrote, it was when I was doing lessons from him, and he just really helped me with that. And until since then, I've written a lot more. I don't do that often, but it's definitely something that if I have an idea or something I want to say, it's good to know that I have that outlet. Not work related. An organization called Paradigm. It's through the BCM. They are really good about just having a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different things. So, the other day, we had a coffee house to raise money to go to a trip for spring break. And they had people make crafts and bake stuff, and they had live bands and stuff where you could play. So that's always fun. But they also have opportunities to do worship. Not just at Paradigm, but they also have a bunch of small groups, 20 of them. And so I help out do worship with all that. So that's a lot of fun. And I also make all their promotional videos. And that's been new because they usually just do it all on iPhones. So actually me being this major is really helpful because I can make it look better, but also get a lot of experience and practice. Sooner Idol is a very small, watered down version of American Idol because it's just with OU students. So the playing field is a lot smaller, the margin is. But from what I heard, about a couple hundred people audition, and then they pick the top 10 out of all the people that audition. So the experience with that, I felt it was a good experience just because I get that audition feel, but then I also made it, so I got to perform and learn how to pick songs out that I want to do, and meet new friends, so the whole experience was just good.
My name is Macy Muirhead, and I'm co-host of Dead Air on the Wire.
My name is Alyssa Cassiano. I'm co-host as well to this gal on Dead Air for the Wire.
See that big bacon. I don't like bacon that much. Sorry, y'all.
Either.
Say it's convenient.
Maybe that's why I'm the bacon diva, because I'm like, bacon.
It's
So
overrated.
Torii was in our intro to video production class last semester, and we worked a lot with her on projects and in class.
Yep.
In regards to music, a unique quality I think that Torii has is her voice. I think it's a very unique tone, and it's different than everyone else's. It's not something you hear all the time on the radio.
Her performance in The Wire was beautiful. It was so beautiful.
It was so touching.
It was. It was actually really good. It was shocking.
Caught myself tearing up.
Yeah, I felt really emotional.
Yes. When we came out of her performance tonight, I felt very calm.
Yeah, it was kind of peaceful.
Yeah, I would listen to her music to go to sleep.
I mean, last year the first song I did was like a kind of jazzy, funky rendition of My Favorite Things that I came up with that I've always just really liked. And it was good, and it showed my creativity, but it didn't necessarily show my vocal range. So this year I definitely want to pick more songs that contrast differently from what I did last year, like a lot of Sam Smith. I love Sam Smith. Yeah, and just songs that can show my range.
Lift my heart up.
Performing is not something that's natural for me. I mean, I did like choir and stuff in middle school and high school, and I even did something called Broadway Kids, which is, I mean, it's just essentially performing, just not choir songs, so it's a lot of Broadway songs and stuff. So even then, it was hard for me, but through this setting, it's helped me get more comfortable with just performing in smaller groups, bigger groups, and also just having like a list of songs I already know that I can keep like under my belt to just whip out and play. So that's always helpful because, I don't know, it's fun. I do videos, and when I write a new song, I usually post it on Facebook, so you can always friend me or follow me there. Recently, this last Christmas, I wanted to put out a Christmas EP, but I came up with the idea at the end of November, and it was way too short to get anything together. So this year, I've started working on some songs and who I could get to record with me and where I could record it. So hopefully by this Christmas, I'll have an EP out on iTunes, and I'll also post that on Facebook. So
To keep herself active and noticed, she needs to just social network. Just network. Not even on like social networking, just network with people. Just get out there, you know.
Yeah, maybe interact with people on the streets. I think online it would be good to maybe make a page for just her music, and maybe make a SoundCloud and record some music and put it up, and then she could distribute it online.
Hold me tight within your clutch. And how do you...
I think at the rate she's going, she does have the potential to win Sooner Idol.
Yeah, I've never seen the competition at Sooner Idol, but just judging by what we've heard today and what I've heard her do before, I think there's no question that she can win Sooner Idol.
Definitely on the top.
Yeah.
Feel we're close enough. Could I lock in your love? I feel we're close enough. Could I lock in your love? Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you.
I think the biggest thing is to know that you're not going to be the best, but that doesn't mean you can't learn more and get better. Especially if you think something's unattainable. I mean, most jobs, almost everything, like, has been already explored by other people, I guess. Just going by their example and but still trying to find your own way and make it yours. I mean, it's really hard, but if you're passionate about it, I think if you just put the work in, it'll work out.
Shackled in my embrace, I'm latching on to you. I'm latching on to you.
Go from now on.
No, that's not.
You can't be on the show unless you like bacon.
No.
To you.
I just put it on my phone.
Because I wanted it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.